Today we're going to be making a healthy smoothie, and it's something that I've been drinking I think every single day for the past month and a half. Now that I'm home all the time, I get to make this, which is going to be great. So I'm going to start with a blender, of course. I don't have the blender I want, but this thing, $30 thing I got from Walmart, it's going to work anyways. I am going to start with a cup and a half of water. You could use almond milk or some non-dairy milk. I kind of like it with water. I'm just getting used to that, and it's cheaper that way. And hey, always go for simple. 2 bananas, not very large bananas, but 2. I used to always use 1, but 2 seems to work better, especially to make it thick. I'm also going to put in cilantro, something that is very controversial, I guess. You need to get your greens somehow. And spinach has sort of a bad rap for this thing called oxalates. And I had spinach before, and I did spinach for a while, but spinach also didn't seem to work too well, at least digestive-wise with me. So cilantro, just don't use too much of it. This is going to be only like 1/3 of a cup to maybe 1/4 cup if I really squished it down, chopped it up. Yeah, I've gone over that before, and it tastes like I'm drinking something made with Italian dressing. So then my favorite thing, ginger. And I have this giant thing of ginger someone got me that looked like a human hand. I've been cutting off of it, and it's been lasting for like a week and a half, which is great. I end up using more and more ginger all the time. This is about not even 1/4 cup. I don't think you don't want 1/4 cup of ginger. That's going to be really strong. So maybe like a 1/6 of a cup. I would just say cutting a few pieces off. Someday I'll have enough strength to actually eat this plain, and that'll be great because I can eat it just like an apple. Then frozen fruit, of course. I always put a cup of frozen fruit. This is just a mix. I like strawberries, mangoes, and don't really like peaches all that much, but well, it's in there. Just something to make it thick. It's nothing that's going to really ruin my bananas and stuff. And flaxseed. I love flaxseed. I have a little scoop here. This is probably a little more, probably around a tablespoon, a little more than a tablespoon of this stuff. You can buy these flax whole and chop them, or you can just get flaxseed meal, which is easier. I do have the regular flax, I just don't have the grinder yet, so another Amazon order. And I'm using a protein today, and I'm using a hemp protein, and it's unsweetened because we have enough sweeteners and other things going on here. And hemp protein I've been using on and off for a little while. All right, let's get ready to make it. Got my blender all set. The order is kind of important somewhat. Doesn't mean you're going to get different nutrients in if you blend things in a different order. It just means I want to be able to blend completely without having to stick something in there and scrape it off the sides. Unlike better blenders that have this little thing that you can push inside that this space is for, but I'm not going to stick anything in this with the blades going, nor my hand. So I'm going to add the water first. I always do this to make sure it's a liquid base, everything can spin in. Good. Yep. Little pieces of cilantro on the side, but well, nothing like a smoothie should taste. And now I guess the test. Every time I make this, it's a test. Did it come out right? Let's see. Oh, actually, much better than the other day. Less cilantro. So try it out. It's good. It makes me feel good. There's a lot of other things going into this that I don't want to explain right now, but I can write down in comments and such about FODMAPs and about digestive issues and how this kind of helps out a little bit and the balance of acidic and non-acidic foods and such. But otherwise, try it out, see if you like it. Definitely try cilantro. definitely use fresh ginger and maybe some other things you can add in. All right, see you later.